Okay, welcome back to another episode here. We're going to dial us in and get it done quick. It's Tuesday, January 20th. And yeah, the markets have been open here for a bit. We're looking at the headlines. It's been a red morning, red past day or two, with Greenland dominating the news, Trump threatening tariffs on the EU if they don't give him Greenland. 10% tariffs effective immediately, moving up to 25% if they don't give over Greenland by a certain deadline. So we're seeing lots of craziness in the market, lots of fear and uncertainty creeping up. We can look at the VIX real quick. It is spiking higher, has dropped a little bit from this morning. As you can see, January 20th, market opened at 9:30 here, and it was higher at 20. Dropped down, spiked up again, dropped down. So definitely a de-escalation in the past, couple of hours, but let's give it time to play out because the market has just opened. This narrative is only really beginning and all hinges upon what Trump and his administration is going to say, right? So I'm expecting a few more, curveballs from Trump. He's not really done yet, I suppose. He's working out the art of the deal. Fear and greed down to 52. It was 62 this morning, so we've moved back towards that neutral fear line, 53 now. And of course, the Fed rate is looking at a non-decision this coming month, end of January. The interest rates, Fed's fund rate is sitting about 3.75%. If we go here, it's currently at a 94% chance that it stays exactly the same, 95% chance it's gone upward. So most likely not getting a rate cut this time round in 8 days. Although we'll see what happens. A lot can happen in 8 days, of course. Trump probably knows this. He probably knows if he can shake the market again, he can probably influence a rate cut. Who knows though? Like your guess is as good as mine. We live in crazy, crazy times. So there's the headlines. The Dow Jones drops 500 points. The Greenland fear going on. Nasdaq was down like I think 500 points today. Now it's recovered a little bit. So we are seeing a midday recovery back to the mean, but again, it's not we're not out of the woods yet. If you remember anything this time last year, we had the same thing with Trump. He was beginning to threaten that tariff Armageddon. We go back to look at April of last year. There it is. So go way back to like December, January. Like we'll remember this. This was the good times right here. We were having happy days, sunshine. Trump's going to be inaugurated. Boom, Trump's inaugurated. And in February, it began to creep up as the narrative began to unfold, right? And then boom, Armageddon Day hit. Last week of March, April the 1st, into that tariff Armageddon, boom, deadline. So we're talking a few months of Trump's narrative to play out. And really, this is only the beginning of Trump threatening tariffs again on Europe. Macron, no, we know Macron has just literally come out and said that he is calling upon Europe to and get more investments from China. And why would he say that? Of course, it's in response to Trump leaking his message. So here is Mr. Emmanuel Macron literally saying China is welcome. We need more direct investment. Are you kidding me? And of course, we know a few hours ago, Trump apparently tweeted what he said about meeting in Trump in Davos. There it is. Whether it's real or not, but Trump put it out, so I guess it is real, of course. Yeah, my friend, let's align, talk about Greenland. Not sure what you want. I mean, Trump said what he wants. He wants Greenland, right? He wants to take it over for national defense security reasons, plus cough minerals. So that's where we are. Now, a quick look around the market, the headlines. That's really the most important headlines. Nothing else we got to really dive into. I mean, just go on to CNBC or Yahoo yourself and check out the headlines. But being driven by this European Greenland operation. Not sure why I look at Bloomberg. Bloomberg's pointless, really, when you have Yahoo and you have CNBC. So a few things to note real quick. This is my retail hot stocks, all the most important stocks I see across social media. So social arbitrage, I should call it arbitrage based upon Chris Camillo's thesis. So happy I've invested in a few of these like ONS, Zeta, Oscar, Path, Black Sky, SoFi, Grab, and then Open and IRAN. So and Applied Digital. I've got a few of these and made profit. And then in hindsight, I'm like, well, I should have doubled down more on my thesis on a few of these. Like ONDS, the big one, ONS is catching huge, huge heat right now in the public. Let's go to the 6 month chart real quick. And you can sort of see it just catapulted off here from like this $4 and has not stopped. 15, 13, where's it gonna, sit? Nobody really knows, but it had a slight pullback here, and people were thinking it might go further to like the $11 or below to maybe test those moving averages, but it didn't. It just kept on going higher and higher. And of course, let's turn on our indicators. Side note, if you're looking for a community to join, please join the Discord. See it in the link in the bio. Purdy Financials Discord is now open for business. My brother and I put a lot of work into this here. Here it is. We'll put the link in the chat for you. But please join. It's free. There may be a slight paywall later because we put a lot of work into. Cerebro is our market scanner, which every day will spit out the best bullish and bearish stocks for that day. It is catching some really awesome winners, stocks for you to look at, to scalp, to invest in, to swing in, to go long in. Not really day trading, but this is an incredible piece of technology that my brother actually built. And then, of course, we've got another indicator suite called Mobi. And then there's just a good old chat here where folks are constantly looking at these things and going a bit deeper. So please join the chat. You're welcome to get in the Discord while it's free. But this is Galaxy, as you can see, or as we call it, Cerebro, the suite. And you can see it printed a blue diamond there on ons at $9, which is pretty cool. I'm on the 1 day chart. Let's go back to the 1 hour chart real fast. So go back to the 1 year. I want you to see that in a bit more detail. So you can see ons, and then it warned you here that there's a pink diamond indicating that we're heading into like bearish resistance territory. So anticipate maybe a drop. And when you look at astral down in the astral plane, it kind of confirms that too. You can see the top and you can see the fall down into this territory. But again, ONS is a extremely popular retail stock right now. No one knows what the heck it's going to do or where it's going to go. But these indicators will definitely help you see the path that it's taking, right? To see where it's going, where it is, and where it might go. Mobi is showing you, well, in my opinion, big moves, institutional buyers, big buyers. So you see a lot of big buyers coming here. But currently, ONS is printing on the Galaxy anyway. It's printing on a strong upside, and we'll see if it breaks that resistance line there. So yeah, check it out. Those are indicators that were built by my brother Splinked. It's on version 5 or 6.0, and it's only going to get better and better and better, and it really will help you take your investing to the next level. Zeta, let's look at Zeta real quick. Zeta did print that purple right there. Thankfully, I bought in 20 bucks right here, and I might have to buy in some more. I missed the market open here. But again, you can see the structure of Zeta. You can see how Astral and Galaxy are, well, Cerebro, well, Galaxy are finding these narratives for you and trying to help you see when is a good time to buy in. So really, if you look at Astral, a time to buy would be here, of course, there, and that corresponds to like $16. And then that blue diamond was printed there when confirmation was here at $17. That pink one is indicating we're dropping into bearish territory. So pink diamond doesn't really say it's over, just says we are confirmed into a downward trend. So again, it's an incredible piece of technology. So when that blue diamond prints, you're more likely or not going to see a strong upside, and there probably will be a blue diamond on Zeta. I would say in the next few hours, the next day. But Zeta is one we love. A few other quick ones I want to highlight that I'm seeing a lot of buzz about. SoFi, of course, has no right being this low. SoFi should be higher, and it will be higher by mid-year, end of year. I expect this one to be 30 bucks or more. It definitely is not where it should be for many reasons. Path is currently cheap based upon was it Claude workflow or Claude work came out. It kind of had a sell off there, but I would expect Path to test that resistance and begin to push a lot a lot higher. Big fan of Path, love their technology as robotics and agentics. So I'd be expecting folks to look in a Path more seriously and for it to catch a serious retail bid. Then below here we have Enphase and Iran, all of your more popular ones. Iran's had a really strong recovery. Again, Blue Diamond was printed right there at $32. And if you trusted this technology, you could have rode that Blue Diamond all the way up. Look at that astral plane right there. I mean, talk about an incredible return, confirmed by Astral and by Galaxy, which is just incredible. I missed that because I looked after my kids who were sick and actually had stuff going on at work too. Oscar has been all over the place, chopping about because of ACA subsidies, but it printed a strong blue and now it's rebounded higher. It's testing a bit, but I think it'll go higher again. Open is lost a lot of steam, but I think Kaz is his name, the CEO, is doing an incredible job. I expect big news for them later for the housing market in America to pick up. Then, of course, you have your Nebius clouds doing well. Mag 7 is all red today because of the stuff, the narrative, of course, with Trump. Apple has had a really rough past several weeks, just dropping from all-time highs and has not yet printed anything. I should have sold my entire bag here when that got confirmed because it is not letting up. It's oversold, so I'd love to see a reversal back up to this 260s, but not getting any love right now. And then of course you have Nvidia looking like a really good offer right now for anyone who wants to scale into Nvidia and DCA. Likewise, you have Tesla and Meta all selling off from all-time highs. The way we trade in pretty financials though is you're not seeing any confirmation yet to scale in. Like Tesla had a confirmed pink diamond, no confirmed blue, support here, support here. So 380 may be a buy zone in the next few days or weeks, so keep an eye on that. And then my gosh, Meta, likewise, pushing down towards that zone. So again, that is your look at the market. Keep this one short and sweet. We're selling off. No breaking news yet. Trump is doing Trump things. They're meeting in Davos. We'll see how he responds to the hard talk from Macron, and he, of course, is looking to get Greenland. Last thing we'll say is Michael Burry. I just got a notification. Michael Burry, Cassandra is tweeting. Let's see what good old Cassandra is saying. The one and only Michael Burry. Where are you, Burry? Do I need to search for Cassandra? Here he is. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I missed it. It's right there. Here we go. Here we go. Cassandra on chain. My gosh, I'm an idiot. So he said two reasons why America should really, take Greenland. Best place to set up anti-defense missiles for China and Russia, and the best place to set up offensive missiles for, you guessed it, China and Russia, or Russia, China. And then, of course, he highlights a kind of map at the bottom here that kind of shows how rockets at their highest points are the easiest to hit them, the most vulnerable, where they slow down, where that, I guess, the speed hasn't quite maximized its velocity yet. And here is an idea of where that is. So over Greenland, you have that maximum height where missile defenses could be a lot more effective. So it makes sense. Get it done. USA takes control of China, takes control of Greenland. EU gets a massive pay package. They'll work it out. This is going to be a nothing burger. It'll pass in a few days. So hope it helps, guys. Have a wonderful day. Peace and love, and check out the Discord link. I'll leave it in the bio. Bye.